The only judgment whether you've done enough practice is the feeling you get when you step onto your lie. When you look at the basket or your target where you're trying to aim, you'll instantly know have you done your training. And if you haven't, you just have to get back on the field and train some more. I train mostly different kind of shots. I train a lot of new shots that I've never tried before. I challenge myself on every training to really get to know my discs better. You could say that I spend a lot of time on a discomfort zone, tweaking my technique, analyzing it on video. When I practice, I pay attention to how I train and what my technique is. I actually videotape my drives and my approaches and my putts nearly weekly to pinpoint something that I can still tweak and make them better. Especially now after the injury, my back, it's still giving me a hard time. I can't utilize it fully, so I'm learning to drive all over again. And I feel that is something you still need to do even though you don't have any kind of injury. You should really tweak your technique and pay a close attention to how you train, what you train. When training for my drives and approaches, I train for two things mainly. I try to get the direction right and then control the power. Getting the direction right, the easiest way for me to do that is to trust my body. I try to keep the throw as natural as possible and let my body do the work. Just position yourself, do the throw and see where the disc flies. That's how I started it. And then you have to move and turn a bit just to find the right direction. You don't have to change your drive anymore, just orient and point it to the right direction. To train for power control, I go on an open field or to the range, and I use the OB poles to throw from one to another. Let's go! The closer the competition gets, the more I try to set the pace for my training to match the competition round pace. Because during a regular training it gets more physical, it gets athletic, every muscle is warmed up in your body. But during a round you probably get only one drive per hole, maybe two. Results and your feeling of the drive, your consistency is something totally different unless you train the same way. And, I think the key thing to be successful in disc golf is to know your discs and to know your body, how it works. And once you feel good about your discs, you know that you can do some straight shots through the woods, pinpoint lines. That really builds up your self-confidence. Before competition, you should spend as much time on the comfort zone building up your self-confidence that you possibly can.